Hi there, and welcome back to Kingdom Wealth Creators. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I want to appreciate you for being part of our community, learning from Kingdom Wealth Creators. If you're here for the first time, please remember to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button on this video and share it with as many people as you can. And all of you, please remember to watch the entire video. Today, I'm going to talk to you about how the month of February was for us. It had been a very volatile month. In fact, the market was going all over the place, and despite that, even though the market fell in between as well, we were still able to come out with a very good profit for the month. And so, without much further ado, let me show you what happened. Yeah, so for the month of Feb, this is what it turned out for us. We had invested about 52 lakhs this time. It was a bit of a struggle actually because the last month we had put in about 70 plus lakhs, but this time I wasn't able to put in enough. I didn't see enough opportunities to invest properly. And so it was a little bit of an underwhelming investment strategy. In fact, it was a little bit inefficient, but we still came out with 7% return for the month. It was a very volatile month and it was a struggle. I know a lot of people who have probably lost money, uh, you know, doing intraday trades and in Fed especially because there was a lot of up and down movements without a lot of clear trends. In fact, here's something interesting. If you look at this performance, if you look at this performance, you will note that we made 7% return, which is still outperforming the market, but we weren't as accurate as before. For example, in till Jan, we were seeing somewhere between 100% to 90 to 85% returns or win percentage accuracy wise. But this time it was just 76% out of the 25 trades. Only 19 became successful. If you look at this quick list of shares, you'll see that we made a loss in Hindustan Lever. We made a loss in Godrej CPC, 1,000 rupees loss. Infosys, Balkrishna Industries, Sun TV, McDowell. And the fascinating thing about all of these ones that ended up in losses was because we were holding the futures in all of these positions. At the same time, if you look at other shares, for example, Divis and Coal India, or if you look at, say, Reliance or NTPC, we didn't actually hold the future positions. We just were holding strangles. And I'll show you some of these positions. For example, if you look at NTPC here, you can see here that I didn't actually end up holding any long future positions. It was just strangles, and we ended up making a lot of good profit on that. At the same time, if I were to look at, say, let's look at Balkrishna Industries, for example. I actually made a loss of 47,000 on the futures, and even though I did a lot of hedging, it still wasn't able to rectify that huge loss made in the future side. So about 27,000 rupees lost there. CP was another very good example of this. But I made almost 59,000 loss on the futures position. But overall, it came to about 51,000 loss. But again, there was no way I could recover from that huge loss position. Again, another example would be, say, Sun TV, that on the futures position, I made almost 50,000 rupees loss. This is kind of funny because at one point, I was up 60,000 rupees on the futures alone because Sun TV had gone to 570, then the results came out, then it crashed, and then after that, because the market was down, it couldn't recover. And even though I did try to hedge it, there was not much I could do. We still made a loss of almost 20,000 rupees plus. But there were other places. For example, TVS was my most fascinating trade for the month because I initially entered a strangle at 480 and a 560C, and then what happened was the TVS just started shooting up in the first week of Feb, and eventually it actually went to even 660, and I had to do a lot of hedging. You could see where I took up 510p, 490p's, and I kept selling a lot of p's to cover that 560, which if you look at here, when I closed the 560, it was a loss of almost 1 lakh. And then I, took up a 600C, it crossed 600. So if you look at these two positions alone, it was almost 1.5 lakh loss. But overall, for TVS, I ended up with almost 50,000 rupees in profit. simply because of the hedging. So again, so going forward, especially in March, I have decided that I won't take any long future positions, which is working out really well for me in March now, because March has been very volatile, it's ups and downs. And so it just by taking strangles, I have reduced a lot of the stress and the tension of watching the intraday movements in each share. We're just taking strong strangle positions quite far away, 10%, 15% away from the strike of the current price, and it's working out quite well in March. And I would update you on what March looks like later. But this is basically what happened. So you can see here, even though it was a very volatile month, even though the Nifty actually went down in the month overall, we still saw a profit of almost 7%. And even though the accuracy was not that great, it also enabled us to make a decision on what to do next, on avoiding long future positions and just going with the strangles in the option side. And I think that is working so far for us in March.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful to you, and I hope that you share it with as many people as you can. I just want you to know that here at Kingdom Wealth Creators, we don't charge people anything for learning from us. Okay, we don't have any courses that are designed to charge people 15,000 or 40,000 or 20,000 or 50,000 or 7,000 or whatever. Everything that we have is available for free on our YouTube channel, and if you need any help, we are there for you. It is simply our decision to help as many people as we can for free, without charging you. If you want to donate, that is up to you, but again, there are no charges, there are no fees, and that is simply because our intention is not to make money out of people, but to teach you how to trade well in the stock market. So I hope this will really help you, and I encourage you to subscribe to our channel, like our video, share it with as many people as you can, ask questions. We will definitely reply to all your questions, and we will do it for free without charging you a penny. Thank you so much.